Colorful life.
Very flighty and not grounded and uncertain about things. Indecisive. Very, 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 very indecisive.
Welcome to today's Legit Support Local video.
An intuitive reader, yoga teacher, and also a quantum activation and healing facilitator. She got issues. That's why you show up so hard in career to overcompensate.
So now we are moving on to the next segment, which is aura reading. Do you want to share more about aura reading?
So basically, it's just my read of your energetic field. And I paint it in colour so that you have a little momentum to take away.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute.
Okay.
Very cute. For aura paintings, I will start off by writing your name and then the date. So today is like the 26th of July. Because your aura just tells you your current state of mind and being. The way I do things is slightly different from other aura readers that use a camera. I'm the camera and it's very analog, so sometimes I can scan in your field like ancestors, fairies, angels that are protecting you.
Fairies protecting me?
Yeah, all these entities that are supporting you and helping you, they sometimes show up in your field but they don't show up in camera reading.
Does our favorite color have to do with our aura reading?
No, I would say your inclination to certain colors would possibly be because that color helps support you in a way where you're lacking. So you might be lacking that aspect, but not all colors are the same for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, at different points in your life you can have that same color, but it will, at least when I'm reading, communicate to me different things or different aspects of yourself.
So the different colors that you will eventually paint up will mean different things to different people?
Yeah, and
even if it's the same shade?
Even if it's the same shade or same shape and same placement, same opacity.
I think it's really cool because it's very personalized and like, yeah, I've did seen some of her works and I think it's so pretty.
It's very pretty. Yeah. It's pretty because it's a representation of people and it's from a space where they cannot see. And I usually hold conversations while I'm painting anyway, so you can ask your questions if you have them.
My painting very warm.
Yeah, this is you trying to warm up, but it's not enough to ground down.
So warm.
But not grounding. Very flighty.
Flighty?
Yeah, very flighty color. Yeah.
没有脚的小鸟.
Yes!
True, I came to realize I'm quite indecisive. Like, because I have so
oh my
much,
god,
right?
what took you so long to realize, yeah?
Like, because I have so many things that I can do, right? That even for career, I'm like, how I know if this is the right one? Or like, even if it's like food to eat, I usually just say anything because I can't decide.
I'm so happy she finally realized she's indecisive. You need to understand your values and beliefs a bit more. The old ways of being don't serve you anymore.
Huh? Got no cool tones at all.
I'm getting into it. These ones were jumping out a lot more. That's very sporadic and it's all over the place.
I have a colourful life.
Very flighty and not grounded and uncertain about things. Indecisive. Very, 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 very indecisive. My invitation is from a sister's perspective, not as a reader. This is very
come from a reader perspective now.
Okay. Well, like you're very flighty and you need to ground down.
Okay.
And I think praying will help you.
Okay.
I keep needing to say that. If it helps, go back to church. If it doesn't, then do it alone.
Okay.
The blue is your unprocessed emotions, basically.
That's a lot of unprocessed emotions. Actually, I feel like having this YouTube channel, right, helps me to process a lot more. Because I think of things that I want to like talk about.
So everyone is her therapist right now for listening in on her emotional
Thank you
vomiting.
so much for tuning in. If you like my channel so far, please subscribe.
Over here you can see your aura is really splodgy because you are generally very flighty right now, not grounded. When I look at the blue, it's the need for you to process your heavier emotions. We talked about this earlier on in your card reading already. Purple, start praying, surrender and have faith in the unfolding of your journey. Stop needing certainty. Okay, red color, stubbornness and ego need to release old ways of being because they are not serving you anymore. They are holding you back from expanding and growing. Orange, need for creative purge and expression to process your emotions, which is, I think, very, very timely because this is what you've been doing.
Yeah.
The surge of creative flow comes from there.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And then yellow, need to strengthen sense of self.
Wow, that's the yellow and creative was literally the base of the entire aura painting. That means it's like a huge bulk of it.
Yes, this is what's playing out because of your old ways of being.
Okay, this is like based on what I hear people's perspective on me. Like based on your reading, you know, I'm like very flighty, not grounded, very indecisive. But like, is there a reason why like people out there would view me as someone very mature,
Because
very...
you choose to portray yourself like that. But I can see beyond that. You try to show up in that way.
Okay.
But your inner world is not like that.
So I have a child in me.
All of us have a child in us. But how are you going to tell the child you're safe and secure?
So technically, anybody out there that can seem very confident or seem very... may actually have another story to tell, and this is why we should all be kind to everybody around us, because you will never know whatever they are going through.
Here's something that I figured out after doing a lot of readings. I think it's important for us to have a list of hotlines and resources, helplines, that we can share with friends and family when you feel like they need it in that moment.
These readings, right, the aura reading and tarot card reading actually reaffirmed that I am actually like that lah, and thankfully enough, I have came to realization and I'm facing it to an extent lah. Still in, you know, humans are always learning, it's a work in progress. So like, it's really nice to be able to see into this session, because I always believe that humans, we have this side of this subconscious side that we are always unwilling to face, and it's always nice to always get a third party in to put it into a plate for you, because when other people show it to you, sometimes it allows you to see yourself better.
But I have to put a disclaimer, not all readers do things the same way. So you have to find a reader that you feel like you resonate with and whose intentions are aligned with what you're seeking out for yourself.
Maybe we can move on to our last segment, which is the sound healing. Okay, so now we are at the last segment of today's video, which is the sound healing and meditation.
Sound healing meditation.
Can you share any more about this?
So from the non-woo-woo aspect, it's kind of like a relaxing portion where you allow the sounds and the frequency of the sounds to help your body find relief and release. Because certain sounds can be relaxing and certain sounds can be a bit more triggering. Generally, what I do is to work energetically to bring your emotions up and down. I'll push and tap on the limits of your triggers. So when you get triggered emotionally by the sounds, you are processing the unresolved thoughts and feelings at a subconscious level. And then I will slowly find my way into the more relaxing sounds so that you will be able to kind of like have a deep sigh. Basically, the sound healing meditation is going through a lot of sighs. And sometimes people do cry from these sessions because it's just a lot of emotions that has been
kept inside,
built up, released. Yes. I have had clients who haven't cried for years and then they come in for a session and they actually just like cry and release, not just from the sounds, but I would recommend you to not think too much about it. Just enjoy being present with the sound.
What if I fall asleep?
It's normal.
Okay.
It's okay to fall asleep.
Okay. Shall I begin?
Yes.
So I
Just
just...
lay down comfortably.
This is for my head, for my ass.
For your head.
Okay.
Do you need a blanket?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, I think yes. Okay, good night.
So allow yourself to relax into your body, letting go of the weight on your body, from the top of your head, the top of your skull. Find release and relief. Allow it to trickle down the sides of your head, back of your head, relaxing your inner cheeks, your teeth and gum. Let go of the weight in your throat from the words unspoken. Allow it to fall through and down your collarbone, your shoulders, tops of your shoulders, sides of your shoulders. And release. Letting go of the weight on your belly. Allow it to slide down and glide down the sides of your waist onto your mid-back, lower back, down into the earth. Into the mat. without judgment.
We have ended our sound healing and meditation session, and my memory card fell asleep as I fell asleep 10 minutes into it. So the session was 20 minutes. Yeah, but honestly I didn't feel it because I fell asleep. And honestly, right, it felt like like you know, at the end of some yoga sessions, you will have like the
Shavasana. It's like Shavasana, but it's extended. How do you feel right now?
I feel more refreshed. I
You
feel
feel like your eyes brighter.
a bit. Not sure it's because I sleep and wake up, maybe, but I think in general I feel a bit lighter in my body, like less tired. I feel actually more refreshed than when I first stepped in here. Wow, even though I was asleep, you know the moments when you're like asleep mentally but physically you're still awake. Yeah. I really hated one. Yes, I hate this one.
This was the starting point where I was triggering a lot of your... Yeah, I know, I felt it. I'm like, oh, she doesn't like this. And
then she made it even louder. Then I was just like, oh, stop. I like this because I love the sound of waves, and this reminds me of that.
This one, the wave.
Yeah, this, I thought it was this.
No, but I think you like this also. Your body responded a lot to this drum.
How did my body respond? Because honestly, I can't.
Do you feel?
I felt my leg and my arm twitch.
Twitching, yeah. You're twitching like crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it twitch a lot. I'm like, okay. Like
yeah, your right side of my body was twitching. Yeah, psychologically speaking, your right side of your body is connected to like your left brain. I'm gonna find out what it means. So I'm not sure if
it's your logical brain and your masculine side of your body. The left side of your body is your feminine side. So when it's twitching on the right side, that means the masculine side might have been overworking. No, that's not. She's boasting. Not boasting.
I'm not sure if it was caught in the footage because the video died.
Not. Your left foot did move also.
Oh really? Like that?
Random lah. Like
today's session was really insightful for me, so thank you for your time. This session was carried out without the intention of, you know, me trying to influence anybody to believe in spirituality or intuitive reading, but I think my purpose of this entire reading is to, for myself, have an experience and to keep an open mind and receive things in a different perspective. Because I used to be quite close-minded lah. Like my sis would try to read on me and I'll be like, no, I don't believe in it, I don't want to listen.
The last time she came in for a session, the way she was just rejecting everything was interesting.
How can people find out more about the pricing or like the different kind of services and sessions, practices do you have?
It's all available on transmissionwellness.net, or you can find me on Instagram at transmissionwellness. So.
She also have her own YouTube channel, right, where we post like different content, so y'all can subscribe to her channel. All these things will be put in my description box down below. I know that there are some points that we touched on that may come across a bit more sensitive because, you know, it touched on religion, it touched on different spectrums of spirituality where some people may be more closed off to. Just to take note that neither me nor Perlene is here to like tell you all what to do with your life or like what you should believe in.
For sure not. At the end of the day, you hold on to your own beliefs, and this is just what works for me and what Jill wanted to experience for herself, you know, and you don't have to believe in it. I mean, you have a choice, and it's okay to not stand for all of these things.
It is quite a big step to be posting this out there because, you know, tarot card reading and sound healing meditation, all these are very confidential and personal experiences that a lot of people do not share out there outwardly that actually I went for tarot card reading. Because in Singapore, you know, when it comes to spirituality or like religion, it comes off a bit more sensitive. Even like topics related to my beliefs in my religion, which I kind of is still figuring out at the moment. I think it's really nice to be able to offer a sense of perspective that it is okay to be lost in your religion or in your beliefs, which I am right now. And honestly, 100% because okay, basically I'm a Christian convert and I've never shared to my sister about anything about me being like lost. It's quite crazy that through this reading, she actually did talk about praying again and like believing in my faith, because I've been like kind of taking a back seat of like my beliefs in terms of like my religion. If you are interested to view life in a different perspective, or you want to really test out, is Pearlyn accurate or not? Or is this like, it's just an act because they are sisters? Come down yourself. If you're a 18-year-old kid and below want to see this kind of session, go and ask your parents first. Don't come here by yourself.
I think it's more so under the eyes of law, so you're
yes.
still under the protection of your parents, so please just do that to protect yourself and to protect people who you interact with, to do it responsibly lah.
That's the end of this legit support local video, and thank you once again.
You're welcome.
If you like today's video, please press If you like today's video, please press the like button, and if you want to see more of my videos, just subscribe. And yeah, comment down below what other business you want, local-based business you want to see next, or what other videos you want to see on my channel. It can be anything. So till the next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye friends!